Hey guys, welcome to the Liberal Hive Mind, a channel solely focused on exposing the abundant hypocrisy of the left. Alright, so it seems as though the ICE crackdown continues, or you could argue the ICE crackdown is now intensifying, and in today's video, the crackdown hits New York City as Donald Trump's ICE storms a Manhattan courthouse, apprehending a couple migrants facing some cases, and of course, as expected or right on cue, the left is losing their collective mind. We've got the typical scene here of protesters screaming at the officers in the middle of the arrest, a couple hashtag resistance freedom fighters who are acting as if they're witnessing some sort of hate crime instead of, just federal agents taking dangerous criminals off the streets. But anyways, the crackdowns and the chaos continues, but the real story here is that this is just the beginning. Things are about to get real interesting. Let me show you guys exactly what I mean by that and what's going on. We got some stuff to get into, so let's roll the tape. Alright folks, so we've got new videos coming out of New York City here showing ICE agents swooping in and arresting illegal immigrants during their court appearances.
Get back! Get back! Hey, okay. Okay, no. Okay. Clear the way.
You should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself.
I'm good. Move back! Get out the way! Get out the way! Get out the way! I'm against the wall! Get out the way! Get out the way!
Don't touch me too.
Don't push me.
Don't push me too.
Get the wall!
And of course, as we've been covering for the last couple of months, these are individuals with gang affiliations or criminal records. But if you listen to the video, you could hear an activist in the background shouting, "You should be ashamed of yourselves." Yeah, the Karen-style vigilantism in defense of the indefensible continues. And of course, we gotta continue to address it. Those ICE officers should be ashamed of themselves, really. For what? Doing their job, arresting criminals? Let's flip the script, shall we? I'll tell you what's shameful, who should be ashamed of themselves. It's you naive frickin' leftoids who are so easy to emotionally manipulate. I'll tell you what's really shameful, defending violent offenders and suspected gang members. That seems like a truly despicable, shameful practice, yet these people want to lecture us. It's completely idiotic, but really specifically, it's politically idiotic. I mean, let's not forget the context here, the very recent history. New York City just suffered a full-blown migrant catastrophe. Shelters were packed to capacity, hotels overrun, public services drained, billions of dollars spent. The situation got so out of hand that even Democrat Mayor Eric Adams, one of their own, went on record in the public warning that if this illegal migration crisis continued, it would, quote, destroy the city.
Never in my life have I had a problem that I did not see an ending to. I don't see an ending to this. This issue will destroy New York City. Destroy New York City.
I mean, it was a full-on crisis.
Migrant crisis in New York City is reaching a breaking point. Asylum seekers are looking for shelter anywhere they can, some even sleeping on the sidewalks. Since last spring, nearly 100,000 migrants have come through the city's intake centers, and nearly 200 sites have been opened to house them. The problem is so acute that New York's mayor recently announced plans to construct a humanitarian relief center on Randall's Island to accommodate 2,000 migrants. City officials say that they need federal help.
And now fast forward to today. I mean, very recently, following all these events, we got these same Democrats and left-wing agitators who seem to have jumped right back on the open borders hustle. I mean, the snaky behavior, the idiotic political position, the Democrats exposing themselves as total disingenuous flip-floppers once again. Remember in 2024 when they, had to tone it all down, right? Oh, it's an election season. Let's pretend as if we aren't for sanctuary cities and open borders. Oh, we're the border hawks trying to pass a border bill, but Donald Trump is stopping us. Well, that seemed to last maybe 5 minutes after the election. Now it's 2025, they lost, and I guess it's right back to the activist grift to defending violent illegals with rap sheets longer than a damn CVS receipt. Once again, when we called out Bernie Sanders and his ridiculous hypocrisy, making the claim that no Democrat, no serious Democrat Democrat supports illegal migration.
Look, nobody thinks that illegal immigration is appropriate.
Yet here we go again, more Democrats not just supporting illegal migration and the worst form of it, the criminals. No, not just supporting it, fighting for it. Either fighting ICE agents like we've seen in Los Angeles and Portland. They're constantly, openly calling for violence against ICE agents.
Dox every ICE agent. Remove their mask. If they are your family member, tell us where they live, who they are. Let them know no peace, no rest, no quarter. Just because the government won't hold them accountable doesn't mean that we the people won't. Because they must know that the people have the power. Besiege their concentration camps. Find the hotels where they are staying at. Protest in front of their homes. If you see them try to kidnap somebody, do whatever you can to try to stop it. We will eventually win, but it will not be simply because we stood back and did nothing. The power is in your hands. So I ask you again, which side are you on?
And so I guess it's right back to business as usual now, isn't it? It's obvious the left can't keep their freaking worldview consistent for a week, and that's how you know they're dishonest actors who care only about one thing and one thing alone, and that's power. But unfortunately for the radical open borders left, it's over. There's nothing you could do no matter how hard you tantrum. This is what the people voted for. This is democracy. Donald Trump is back in office, and so ICE is back. Law enforcement, immigration, border enforcement is officially back, and now the crackdown is really just getting started. The ICE budget just skyrocketed to $170 billion with the passage of the big beautiful bill.
Mr. President, this is the gavel we use to enact the big beautiful bill, and I want you to have that for your
Are we ready? Are we ready? Yeah. Have a good time, everybody.
And so that means more officers, more raids, more crackdowns on these woke blue city courthouses, basically what we're seeing sporadically in New York, Los Angeles, and other places. Well, it's likely to start happening nationwide in quite the widespread operation. That's what the people voted for, and that's what the people get. I know, a crazy concept, but really not so crazy in the era of Trump. Anyways, that's pretty much what I got for you guys. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like and possibly subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.